But nevertheless, he's bowling well, and he's up against a striker who can produce a beauty or can absolutely disappoint you. Bismillah Khan only lasted for a couple of balls in the last game, but he's a Quettaite, and all eyes will be on him. Here we go. Then the final is off. First ball of the final. If you haven't played a tall bowler like him, you take a little bit of time to adjust. And that's where your skill level, that's where your mental toughness will count.
That's the beauty of Irfan. That's the added extra value that he brings to the party. With the new ball, with that extra bounce, he just does not allow the opposition to get on top. And this is where he's at his most dangerous, with the new ball.
Wants to get off the mark, and it is understandable. This must be such a huge moment in his career. What an opportunity for him to get a lot of young cricketers playing the game in his area, Quetta, Balochistan.
Yeah, all over Pakistan. You can watch it stream it on youtube.com/PSL. Internationally, it's cricketgateway.com.
Oh, turned him around, it's gone. Is it? Caught behind. Yes, the finger is raised. Bismillah Khan doesn't want to leave the crease. He's staring back at the umpire. So drama in the first over. So was there an edge? He didn't look convinced one bit. Bismillah Khan has been removed from the crease. Well, he's gone for naught. Second duck for him, unfortunately. He's gone without troubling the scorers, as they say, so it's none for one.
Irfan with the extra bounce, a little bit of a deviation there, but it's the bounce and the lateral movement, just the angle, but the bounce of Irfan. Very, very difficult. Hadden in the game, pumped.
Right then, KP's in the first over of the final. Oh, beats him with another angle delivery. He's pitching the ball in the business area. He's been so good now. Irfan getting it to hit the back of length. Yeah, he clearly was turned around. There's a strong appeal. I mean, everybody in the slips went up for a catch. Very dramatic keeping by Hadden. Didn't even really look at the umpire. He was so convinced that there was an edge. But Bismillah Khan stood at the crease for eternity. Oh, that would have been close had that hit the pads.
Just the start United wanted. Just the start the owners wanted. Irfan with that extra bounce, and the new ball is extremely awkward to face. In T20, it's a fast game and you need to get off a fast start. But this man, difficult with the new ball to get away. On the money so far.
Pushes it for a run. KP, he needs to get going and get cracking. This is a KP kind of a pitch. 1 for 1. It's a grassless pitch, straw-coloured pitch, well rolled, and probably the best pitch at the Way International Stadium out of the square. This has been most kind to the batsman. Right, bit of left arm spin then in shape of Imran Khalid. This should be a great contest. KP versus the left arm spinner. Misbah-ul-Haq in first slip. Oh, I wanted to take him on straight away. Trying to set the pace, the tone against the left arm spin. A lot of interest in this final, a lot of people in. And there are thousands outside the stadium as well, we believe.
Wanting to make his mark straight away, attacking the left arm spinner, but high risk strategy. But that's the way KP plays. Big man, big stage. Will he play that big innings today?
Square leg's been removed, put at mid-wicket, where that flick was attempted by KP. Will he go again? Straight ball, played away with a straight bat for a single. Must not rush it, and he knows his importance for the side. Kevin Pietersen's one good innings here. Just about 7-10 overs of KP really would pump them into action. Gladiators need him out there.
Ahmed Shahzad about to receive his first ball. So wicket going down in that first over. Now it's his turn.
Misbah doing the right thing by using a left arm spinner up front. KP can be netted against spin, and Ahmed Shahzad in the last innings, yeah, it was a similar kind of an advance out of the crease when he was taken out by the keeper, stumped.
Kevin Pietersen plays a lot of T20 cricket, but in the last 3 months he's in his third T20 final. Ram Slam, Big Bash, and now the PSL. But both the previous two, he's lost.
That's a flick for a single. Very keen to use his feet. What he's done well here is he's covered the off-stump angle so that he doesn't allow the keeper any chance of a stumping. Shahzad puts the ball into the gap, works a run, works a single. Quiet start after 2 overs. It's 5 for 1. Massive falling for this league. And well, boys, you can be part of this great deal. Pepsi Catcha Karo. Easily done. He'll wait for an opportunity and pounce on it. I think that seems to be the intention, because they've not really gone hard at the bowlers so far. Biding their time, making sure that they get the right ball to strike. Irfan has been good. Back of length stuff has worked well. That's his natural length. It may be on the shorter side for a normal bowler, but for a 7-1 bowler, it's a good length. KP, magnificent strike. The first 6 of this final, and it belongs to KP. It's a massive blow over mid-wicket. How cool was that?
Colossal. KP stands tall, and he needed to be tall because it's Irfan bowling. Smokes it. top of the bounce. Lots of bounce, doesn't matter. Disappears out of the ground.
Well, this is a magnificent strike. Everything working so well, well coordinated hit. Footwork, then the bat speed, and over mid-wicket it went. Sailed over mid-wicket for a brilliant six. Now straight away, Misbah ul Haq is at work. I don't know whether you can have fielders for a six, but it has put a kind of a negative thought in his mind. Slip's been removed. The safety valve has been injected.
Guys, he's gone round the wicket too. So cutting down that angle, wanting to bowl close to KP, not give him any room.
Still feel he's got to be used as a wicket-taking option, Irfan. He's got that ability. Here we go, KP drives fluently, goes straight to the fielder. Such a good shot. So we've seen him to pull one for six, then a stylish drive through the offside. Covered the stumps because he anticipated the angle. He's such a smart cookie. Weight slightly on the back foot, but gave it a fierce thrash. Oh, good delivery, trying to hit it on top of the bounce. Beats him with a good one, Irfan. Shape away from the right-hander, but remember, there's no slip in place.
All back of a length and started off proceedings brilliantly. Getting the ball just to nip away, but it's the length that he's bowling, not letting the batsman get on top of him.
Oh, bit of aggression. Well, he caught the seagull quite cleverly, not the ball. And after three, it's 12 for 1. No, there's still ball to come, actually. In his follow-through. Was that a mock throw? Or did he not catch the ball properly? Anyways, they all ended with big, broad smile, which is good. Slow ball, put away, into the gap, clears the infield. KP will come back for 2. He's so tall and makes very good use of his height. Just a flick over the infield and 2 runs achieved. Taken 14 for 1 after 3. Serious looking dugout. Got to relax. This is the big one. It's a big final and you've got to enjoy it, boys. Samuel Badri is so good with the new ball, leg spinner. Doesn't spin it much, but is accurate. Wicket to wicket bowler. So 3 men square on the offside because he doesn't want to be cut. He's quick. And that's an excellent start.
Alim Dar in this final, this big game for him as well, PSL final. And Joel Wilson, who's been excellent all throughout.
Down the track, and that's a fair thrash. So good, Ahmed Shahzad. Great footwork and hitting it down the ground. That's what you need to do against a bowler who doesn't spin it much. So you've got to create a different angle.
Yeah, straight down the track, hits him straight past mid-off. He's difficult off the back foot, but if you can come down the wicket, makes it much simpler. And Shahzad makes it look simple.
He's called for two. KP gets there in no time, comes back for second. Andre Russell just missing the ball. But there were always two, so so far so good. 3 balls and 6 runs on the board.
Andre Russell couldn't pick up cleanly, but there was always two. Badri will want Shehzad playing off that back foot. We haven't seen one that's really skid off the surface. Normally gets the ball to rush off the surface. And that's his go-to delivery. He'll want Shehzad to camp on that back foot.
The expressions suggest the enormity of the stage. This is the big one, the big final. Down the track and hits it into the gap. Oh, that's beautifully done. Sharjeel Khan diving full length. Now in both the squads, Asia Cup and the World Cup, so his confidence is up and it shows in the way he's fielded this one.
All going well for him. He'll have his chance to bat later, but right now KP is looking ultra positive.
Uninhibited in his approach and flow of the bat. Mind working. This is the stage that he would like. Champions want such a stage to entertain and to stamp their authority. There are loads of people outside. They're now walking in. Down the track and beautifully done. That's a mighty good strike to end the over. He's on song tonight, Ahmed Shehzad, with 2 cracking boundaries to end the over after 4, 26 for 1. It's a great setup. Almost a full house. The lower tiers are absolutely full. Crowds are still pouring in. Who's going to be Gladiators or the United? Mohammad Sami. Oh, almost to the fielder. Gladiators 26 for 1. Shehzad on 14, Peterson on 12, and trying to hit the ball on top of the bounce.
It's been a shorter ball from Peterson. Hasn't got a lot of runs, but he's come out really swinging hard. Maybe he just needs to bide a little bit of time because he can take the bowling on anytime he wants.
That's a flick. Takes an easy single, KP. He will love this stage, I'm sure, Kevin Peterson. A man made for big moments. They've been the real winners, the crowds here in the UAE, in Sharjah, and now here in Dubai. And back home, I believe it's been a massive hit. Finally, they can own this league. HBL PSL. Oh yes, dealt with very elegantly. Just got to make sure that Gladiators work through this partnership. It's important that this pair looks to play another 7-8 overs, take the innings deep into action. Everyone glued to the moment, glued to the situation. Kevin Peterson twitching just a little, eyes on the ball, he's focused. Sami, he's had a wonderful tournament. Oh, on the pads and beautifully flicked. He'll pick up easy 2 runs. Got to be on that off-stump channel.
Last game was a big game as well, and the man did stand up. Took it to the bowling. Very good on the leg side time and time again, but does play those cut shots and the big launches extremely well. That, the best of the lot.
Oh, hits it hard, gets it past Andre Russell. Gets to the ball lightning fast. He's such a great athlete, and it does it so easily. Had there been any other fielder, it could have been more than just couple, but he targeted that upper shot and almost got to the ball.
KP still hasn't found his timing yet. He's hit a few balls, but he's still brimming. Needs just one on the pads maybe to get him going, get him flowing.
6 runs so far in this over, 1 ball to come. KP drives on the up, picks a run, looking good. Is on 18 from 17. Shahzad 15 from 10. Partnership brewing, and it's a good one so far. 33 for 1 after 5.
Five overs gone. 5 overs gone. Quetta Gladiators put into bat by Misbah-ul-Haq, the Islamabad United captain. Both teams enjoying the luxury of being able to select unchanged sides from their last wins. And the match, of course, which is a repeat of the opening match of the tournament some 21 days ago. So Andre Russell now comes into the attack, can bowl a pretty fast delivery or two when he's in the mood. And there's no reason to suggest he's not in the mood tonight. So here we go. Russell to Peterson. Bang! Man out there though, and he's taken a brilliant catch. Asif Ali has taken a wonderful catch. And Peterson's stay is cut short.
Brilliant bit of fielding. Peterson looking to take the advantage and come second. He goes for 18 off 18. It's 33 for 2. Russell's first delivery. Peterson looking to heave it over wide mid-on. Got the inside edge, dragged it square. And Asif Ali taking an exceptional catch, running in, diving forward. They know it's a big wicket.
Two sets of fans had different reactions for that dismissal, even those in the HBL box. But when the one goes out, someone maybe even better comes in. Kumar Sangakkara. And this is Kevin Peterson trying to bully Andre Russell from the word go.
Yeah, looking to take him over wide mid-on and just getting the inside edge and dragging it square of the wicket. Yeah, it wasn't a brilliant delivery from Russell, but it wasn't really a bad one either. It was straight, it was full, but Peterson was just trying to assert himself on that contest. And very first ball, he perishes.
Quick single to start for Sangakkara. So Andre Russell takes his tally to 14 wickets in the PSL. That's only one behind the top wicket taker Wahab Riaz for Peshawar Zalmi. 140 k's an hour. Andre Russell in recent seasons has really cranked up his speed. He's got to bowl a heavy ball. Noted for it now.
He's an impact bowler. He runs in. He's not too concerned about run rate. All he's concerned about is taking wickets, which can affect team run rate. There'll be days that he might be a little bit expensive, but what he'll do is he'll always challenge the wicket column.
What this will do as well, I think, is that Ahmed Shahzad in his previous match, the last match, played a rash shot and got out. And seeing Kevin Peterson going out, yes, sure, he's got a very senior partner with him now in Sangakkara, but it'll just heap a little more responsibility on those shoulders, Ahmed Shahzad, and he'll feel that he owes the side some runs.
Well, Kumar Sangakkara is a class act, and the last match he showed exactly why he has built a reputation and a record that he has in all forms of the game. Just classical cricketing shots. You could see these, maybe not that one, but most of them all in the test arena.
Andre Russell will use the short ball to test even someone like Sangakkara. 6 overs gone, 36 for 2. Six overs gone in this PSL final. Quetta Gladiators put into bat by Misbah ul Haq. But not a lot of dew tonight. 6 overs, the power play. That was the end of Bismillah Khan. He stood there and stared at the umpire. He didn't think he hit it. And then Kevin Peterson found top gear straight away. So did Ahmed Shahzad. That was the end of KP. Got confident in taking Andre Russell on first ball. Oh. Samuel Badri now.
He's into his second spell. He bowled 1 over from the other end. He's back into the attack straight away. Peterson shaking his head. He knows how important it was for him to have a substantial innings in this final. And if you're in Pakistan and you don't want to miss any of the action, just go to youtube.com/PSL. And for all our international viewers, it's quite simple, cricketgateway.com.
It's a little change in the field here now. Samuel Badri, the leg spinner, has to adjust, of course, every other ball when there's a wicket, I beg your pardon, when a run is taken. So he's got 3 on the leg side fence. backward square, mid-wicket and long on. No one close on the leg side. That's one of them. That's the backward square.
Yeah, he'll look to keep it very tight to the right-handed Shahzad. Angle the ball into middle and leg stump, so he's got the protection for the boundary on the leg side. For Sangakkara, he'll look to bowl across him just outside the off stump, so he'd be quite happy at this stage for the batsman just to work him for singles, as long as he can limit the boundaries. For Sangakkara, there's deep cover, deep mid off, deep mid on, deep mid wicket, and a deep backward square for the sweep shot.
Islamabad will feel that they've achieved at least one objective, and that's to get the dangerous Kevin Pietersen back in the dugout. He was looking in very threatening mode. He came out, he didn't go through the gears, he started straight off in overdrive. He took on Islamabad, took on every bowler.
Easy.
It's interesting just seeing the atmosphere in the dugout for the Gladiators. They'll be feeling the pinch. They're 2 for 40. So Viv Richards still got a smile on his face. No. Oh, and missed. Dived right over. So Sangakkara picks up a boundary through some poor fielding. Khalid Latif at short third man, just diving over this one. Oh dear.
Into the over, 44 for 2. Seven overs gone, 44 for 2. Russell again. Direct hit. Umpire might ask to go upstairs because there has been an appeal, so the umpire's got to go upstairs. Joel Wilson from the West Indies.
You can see why he's gone upstairs, because it is a close call. Sangakkara's home, but he's only just home. So a good bit of fielding. It's interesting, Sangakkara is not really maximising his reach there at all. He's home, but only just.
Pretty good cool decision for the Gladiators. You're right, he was a bit casual there, Sangakkara.
Not sure whether it's casual or just technique. It's just he doesn't get a full reach as he's going in, and he's tailing off to the right, so he's losing also some distance.
Dwayne Smith hitting the stumps directly, looking for the Yorker, Andre Russell. .143 Ks. That was a quick delivery from Russell. Ismail Khan there on the right, getting a nought, and people are still coming in. Still seats to be filled, and hit straight on the visor. That is a very uncommon sight. Kumar Sangakkara getting hit.
Yeah, he's just done him for pace there, isn't he? And nearly it appeared that Sangakkara is in two minds, whether to actually play it or get out of the way, and that's an indication of just a well-directed bouncer. Wasn't too short, which allows the batsman time to get into position.
Shazad hasn't quite got his timing, hasn't quite found it yet. He is an impressive timer of the cricket ball when he gets it right. 20 from 16, 2 fours. Nathan McCullum in the back row there, he's playing, and Luke Wright, who's turning round to him, he's not playing. The Englishman who started with such good results at the start of this tournament. Oh, gorgeous shot from Sangakkara, and it brings up the 50. 8 overs gone, 51 for 2.
Just using the pace of the ball. He only had to beat backward point, and he did that comfortably. Quick delivery, but just placed perfectly. Third man had no chance. The third man has to be fine with the extra pace of Russell.
Party time inside the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Ground is filling up now. A few seats still to be filled, but it's almost full. Shazad gets an outside edge. That might run away for 4. It does.
A little bit unlucky, Badri here, just pushing it through. Opened the face, but wasn't looking to beat the short third man on his left side. He was probably looking to beat him on the other side, but as long as you can see the funny side of it. Just in this situation with 55 runs on the board, they'll be probably thinking at the 10th over of a target of around about 70. So 15 more runs off 10 deliveries.
Ball's in the wrong on this time.
And if they're 70 at the 10th over with 2 wickets down, they're in a strong position to post a competitive total of around about that 160, 170 mark.
Samuel Badri over the years has done a fantastic job with the new ball, bowling his leg spin. Yes, the PSL is special. The way that Sangakkara is playing him late, going back deep into the crease, just watching the ball. How many great leg spinners and spinners has he faced and kept to over the years?
Brought up on a diet of spin in Sri Lanka, and brought up alongside and playing alongside Mattaya Muralidharan, so he's faced him a lot in the nets and kept to him a lot.
Strokes it away, caresses it away, and they'll go back for 2. Bowler's not happy at all with Mohammad Irfan, and Words as well. 9 gone, 58 for 2.
Game playing it late, looking for that gap past point, and recognise Mohammad Irfan was slow to get to it, and a fumble. Pressure.
Nine gone, 58 for 2. Islamabad captain Misbah ul Haq winning the toss, putting the Quetta Gladiators into bat. taking the dew factor into account as well. There's very little dew here tonight, so that's not going to be so significant in the second innings. Imran Khalid. He's bowled one over. He's only gone for 4. We've seen such a range of good left arm spin throughout the PSL. Still to come, Sarfraz Ahmed, the keeper and captain, Grant Elliott, Mohammad Nawaz. He's had a terrific PSL all-rounder. Ooh, you start to see, yes, he didn't quite get there.
Yeah, just quicker delivery. Saw him coming, dragged it in a little bit shorter. He's thinking extra cover, not straight. He's thinking I should be getting that over extra cover.
Towards them in the HBL box, round about there. Looking for 2 here. Sanger didn't want it. He would be running to the danger end, to the bowler's end. All of them in the stands stand a chance, and the Pepsi catch a craw. If they catch it from one of these towering 6s, they're in for a share of $100,000 from Pepsi. Seen some good catches in the stands. Nice outfit that is. Can see you that. Can see you in that one, Moods.
Very happy with that.
We're going to have to go some to get towards that 70 that you were talking about. Again, across his stumps and late, plays it late, just for 1.
Well, they've done well, United, because at that point when I made that comment, they had 12 balls. Sorry, 10 balls. 10 balls to get 15 runs, and they've really squeezed them. They've only got 5 runs off the last 8 deliveries.
Down the leg side, think you might have just got a little touch on this. Umpire says that's 4 runs.
Yeah, it's just the line that cost him. Just a poor line, pushing it through, trying to bowl it into that leg stump. Just catching a bit of the bat, bit of the glove, which beats Haddon. Yeah, he knows the line.
Actually, Brad Hadding got into a good position there. Hands were there, but terribly difficult down that leg side. Picks him up just short of a length. It's going to get 4 more. It's a good over for Quetta. 68 for 2 from 10.
Well, for them, fun has begun. It had never stopped. Crescendo building up. It's almost a full house. Great audience. We've got a great contest here. 68 for 2. That usually happens in a tight game. In a final, you expect this kind of a scoring rate. This game, Pat, precariously placed.
Well, halfway stage, it's all set up, isn't it? I mean, 10 and over from here gets you 168. With 8 wickets in hand, you're probably going to get close to 10. And if you get 168, 170, you're in the game in a final, because there will be scoreboard pressure later on to win the first PSL. Big thing to win.
Yeah, I think Quetta have got a bit of an advantage, even though, you know, there'd be dew around. I'm not too sure whether conditions will dampen the bowlers. The ball may just get a little wet, but it's still to be seen. But Quetta with an advantage in a way that they put runs on the board and then they can challenge the opposition. On the other hand, let's not forget, United led by a very calm Misbah Haq, who's been through such moments in his career, so he'd know how to react in tight situations. Sangha, so critical to the cause. He needs to fire away, and he's on 16 from 16. So that's how he usually navigates the innings.
Yep, that's how he rolls. He doesn't get away to fast starts. He's the kind of guy, when you look, we've got 16 now. I challenge you, if he's in there in another 20 minutes, you won't know where his runs have come, but he'll be on 40. He just gets 2, 2, 2 when you look again. But this man in picture here, he can take this game by the scruff of its neck and shake it. Be careful.
Shahzad in the final, 34 from 24, middling them well. Going at a very good run out of 140. Pulls one, beautifully done, picked it early and smacked it into the fence. What a good shot, great footwork. Getting an advice or two from Sangha, probably asking him to carry on. Not worry about the scoring rate at this stage, just get going, son, like this.
Yep, that's as good as you're going to see off the back foot. Clean and in front of the wicket. And no fast bowler likes to be hit through mid-wicket on the pull. That tells you that he's got your measure. Look at that, Irfan, the tall man. Yeah, they love it. Sanga's loving it. Yeah, you keep going. Now, I think there's a little bit of byplay going. Shahzad must know he'd love to have been in their Pakistan squad.
Closes the angle, or Irfan, by covering the stumps. Wanted a single. He's got to just calm down a little bit. He looks all pumped up, which is fine. This is a stage set for Ahmed Shahzad to let everybody know that he's the one who should have been selected for the two tournaments. Well, the strike points today. Sangakkara plays from the crease, and Ahmed Shahzad very keen to use the crease, to come down the crease. Goes back and advances against the spinners. Down the track, that's gone up in the air. It's a chance for the United. It is a chance, and a serious one. Oh, he's grasped it. Imran Khalid. Oh, this is a massive moment in the field. There was a chance. It was on a platter, provided by Ahmed Shahzad. Now, United have been outstanding in the field. I think that's the first drop in the last so many matches for them. This was beautifully set up. Ahmed Shahzad, calmness, caving in, and an opportunity grasped. Pat.
You watch his eyes. He did not watch the ball. You see, when it hits his hands, he's still looking up. And that's the difference. But that is a defining moment, folks. That is right there. Dean Jones will know that. You cannot give the likes of Shahzad a chance. Not in a final.
Sangha pats it for a run. He wanted a single, not there. He dives back. Still very nippy between the wickets. Kumar Sangakkara. I think this is a clear example of a fielder playing the situation.
Ram, watch his eyes. Watch his eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Look at them.
Yeah, this should have been taken. It was a sitter. How could you drop that? Few yards to his stronger side is a left-armer, left-hander. But he's got to get it out of his system. Somehow forget about this big moment. Can he? Will he? Oh, that's gone through, in fact. There's a strong appeal from Irfan. He's pleading with the umpire. Well, he's been given as 4 runs. Joel Wilson felt there's a little bit of bat to that drive, and it went through Haddon's gloves. And another opportunity came that went begging. It's 78 for 2. So the discussion has erupted in the dugout because they're still discussing about the chance. In fact, 2 chances created and not accepted. And that's why you bring on somebody of Irfan's caliber to create an opportunity. Well, he's on bowling now. He's dropped one. On straight away. Just got to concentrate on the job here. Look to bowl a good tight line here. Helmet is off. He's counting the fielders in the ring. Here we go. Action about to begin again. Bowls a flat one. It's a beautiful batting pitch. The ball not spinning, not turning at all.
Well, you look back on this opportunity, maybe he won't let it happen. That Sangakkara, yeah, there's a little inside nibble there. Yeah, there's the little one. Sangha looks back. He knows how important it is to keep himself. But what was interesting to see Shazad telling the umpire.
Now, how cool is that? Great angle created by Kumar Sangakkara, and well, he's under pressure. First, he was under pressure when he dropped that one, and now as a bowler, Sangakkara is on the move. 50 between the two.
Balance and poise. You're in his backyard. This is Sanga's game. Ball left arm spin to him, and that's like he wakes up in the morning having some breakfast. He loves it.
Lovely crisp use of the feet. It's a chip, yeah. Pretty intentional. Andre Russell running in to collect the ball. Just showing his class and how much control he has over his game. Once again, talking to Ahmed Shahzad, and these moments are priceless, really. Because Ahmed Shahzad has been given a sound advice how to see yourself through in a tight situation. And he pats one, runs for a run.
Yeah, no doubt Sangha will be saying to him, just keep knocking it around. We've got a lovely base here. Don't do anything silly. You got away from it just now. You had a chance. Could have been out. We need you. You got to go deep here. Got to bat deep. He's on 41. He can get a 75. Sangha down the track and straight past the bowler. What a shot. And well done to the umpire. I tell you what, Alim Dar, luckily he's fit, because that was an umpire killer.
Whoa, what a strong shot this is. Sangakkara down the pitch, and oh, well done, the umpire. He's done for the count. I think because of his reflexes and the way he swayed away from the line of the ball, Alim Dar is in with a solid chance of earning a contract for another 2-3 years with the ICC. Big shot, and falls short of Andre Russell. Once again being made to wait by Kumar Sangakkara. Big over, 13 from it, 90 for 2. He's in the squad for the World Cup and for Asia Cup. Oh, that is beautifully done. Classic mid-off drive. Just a push from silky smooth Kumar Sangakkara.
Well, somebody needs to tell Kumar Sangakkara that Mohammad Sami's bowling the top of his life, and that's why he's been selected. That is just sublime. Beautiful.
Right, Wilco, what do you think of that 6?
Unbelievable 6, that, and we're right here at the action. I've got the one and only Ali Zafar right here. He's actually Islamabad's 12th man. You'd love to be out there, wouldn't you?
I would love to be there. It's always been a dream to be in the ground, but here I am, right here with you. I'm with the man himself, who sings really good now.
No, listen, I'm under a lot of pressure, just because I sang a couple of notes, but the song is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And you sing it nicely too in your accent.
I don't think so. We're going to try something now. But what do you think of right now, 97 for 2?
Just look at the atmosphere. I think Quetta is on fire. Really good innings right now, and I think it's going to be a cracking match, phenomenal. And the idea is to have a really good match, you know. And all the people back home, they're going to be so happy, I'm sure, that everybody who's watching. This is happening. Pakistan's own Super League is happening finally. And it's a great atmosphere. No matter who wins, this is Pakistan's victory.
It certainly is. After this, where are you going?
I'm going to go after this to start my shoot for the next movie.
What about making a movie on the PSL?
Oh, that's going to be a cracking one. That's going to be a great one. Would you be in that movie?
Are you asking?
Well, you started singing. I should start acting now, no?
Right. Ali's put me under a lot of pressure here. Now, I'm going to start, okay?
Okay.
All right, I got to look at the words. So if I say, Hi Sari, Sayar ke sare, ye zameen pe dekho tare, roshni se banke hum chanke, anubhara janke khelenge aaj. Have I got a future? Can I sing it?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it, man.
Ali, thanks so much. You've been wonderful. Everyone loves you. We love you. And I look forward to seeing you next film. And we'll sing together, shall we?
Done. And here's to the people of Quetta and Balochistan. It's about time that you get your importance and your place, and this is all about that. And all the best.
Thanks, Ali. Back to you guys.
Wilco, fantastic. You've just been hired as a singer for PSL. The next song will be sung by Alan Wilkins. The Gora is at it.
It's Mr. Alan Wilkins from now.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's try to lose him in the comm box and let's just donate him to the film world, to the singing world. Let him be at peace. That's beautifully done. Into the gap. 100 is raised with that flick, half pull. Is looking good, Ahmed Shahzad. You've got to say, I mean, the expression suggests that he's steely determined to make it happen tonight.
Yep, he brings up that old 100 track. Partnership 68 or 46. I just want to go back to that singing. You know, Welsh people have got great voices. And Alan's got a wonderful voice as a singer. Oh, he'll end dine out on that for the rest of his time.
But he's very good, actually. Picked up the tune very quickly. Covers the stumps. A chance. Almost. And after 13 overs, it's 101 for 2.
Ahmed Shahzad tried to turn it through the onside and he nearly hit it straight back. Close.
The Quetta fans are up. What a great story. The Quetta Gladiators. And, well, they certainly have got 3 gladiators in that side, to say the least. In fact, 4. Sarfraz, KP. We've got Vivian Richards and Kumar Sangakkara. So much of passion, so much of interest. What a game on our hands. 101 for 2. Quetta Gladiators beautifully set up to finish on a high. They've got 8 wickets in the tank. Dwayne Smith is on. He could be targeted, and the first one has been deposited over square leg quite easily, quite intelligently by Kumar Sangakkara. Is so good to pick the length up so quickly. Sir Vivian liked it.
Yeah, I'm not sure this ground's big enough for Smith and Sangakkara. At his pace, he's got a bowl absolutely perfect. Sangakkara will target him. He knows he's in the 14th over. He's well set. It's the weaker bowler. If they're going to get up to that 180, 190, Smith's got to go.
It's been a little tough period for the United and their fans. Waiting for the flags to be raised again. Waiting for something to happen. This is a good, solid partnership for Quetta, to say the least. We're talking about Shahzad on 44 and his partner now going so well on 43.
I'm not sure that Smith's the right guy to be bowling. He might prove me wrong, get a wicket, but these overs are so critical right now. And I'm not sure when you can bowl him, but they're really making merry. It's been a great partnership. Absolutely perfect. Got the momentum now. Some lovely shots from Shazad and from Sanga. And this one was an umpire killer of note.
So glorious through the offside. Such a big driver of the ball, Kumar Sangakkara, and he's paced this innings to perfection. Risk-free batting, 43 from 27. Oh, he's played the field, has he? On the bounce to the fielder at mid-wicket.
That's what I said to you earlier on. Sangakkara, he sneaks up on you. You know, Shazad has got 45 of 33, and you'd call him the aggressor. And Sangakkara's got 43 of 27, and he's just sitting around. He's just that kind of guy. What a player. What a legend. Smith's under the pump. 3 to go.
Oh, hits it on top of the bounce. What a cracker that is. Kumar Sangakkara showing his skills and class and quality. In the all-important final, it's Sangakkara in partnership with Ahmed Shazad, walking down the pitch and smacking it over covers. Magnificent.
That shows his class, you know. He came down the pitch, it was short. And he just adjusted, got on top of his toes and smacked it through extra cover.
Down the track, misses the ball. It's bowled wide. A little fuller this time. Avoiding his range, Dwayne Smith. Clever piece of bowling. Tremendous pressure being exerted here on United bowlers by this partnership. They have 8 wickets in hand. Going at over 8 now. Still to come, Sarfraz Ahmed. Short ball, that's hit over the infield and may just travel all the way. Now this is unbelievable shot. It's a 50 for Kumar Sangakkara, and he brings it up with a smash over mid-off. You've got to love him. You've got to absolutely love him and be in awe of his skills and talent. 117 for 2. Andre Russell bowling his 3rd over. Gets worked away for a run. Kumar Sangakkara has overtaken his partner. 53 from 30. Shazad 46 from 34. You've got to watch this wherever you are. Live stream is available on youtube.com/PSL, and then for world viewers, go to cricketgateway.com and enjoy this. This is something special from Sangakkara and also from Ahmed Shazad. This was how he got to his 50. What a massive shot that is. Incredible talent, showcasing his class, and now playing at will.
I think that Saviv had one look at it. Oh, that's poor fielding, Miss Bar. That's poor fielding. Oh, got to get down, man. You got to get down there. I know it's not in your prime, but you can't use the feet, yeah? It's a big game.
Bilal Rafiq Chaudhry, what have you got for us? Let's celebrate the victory of the PSL, yeah, the victory of Pakistan cricket, regardless of today's winner. That's not entirely of the middle of the bat. This should be taken. Long on comes into play. It's Imran Khalid who grasps one, takes one. High fives in the dugout because they know the importance of a Sangakkara fall. Andre Russell being brought into the attack. Wasim Akram just letting Azhar Mahmood know what to get to the boys, a message clearly. It's a good time for United to regather themselves and refocus on the job, but not before Sangakkara has lit up the field with his brilliant 55 from just 32. What a knock, what a player. 120 for 3.
Yeah, it was slightly slower. And well taken. And Misbah will look at it and say, well, that's why I gave him 2. The missed field got Sangakkara back on strike, and he's got out. And he'd be upset with that.
Right then, current run rate 8.28. Breaking news, Sangakkara has been dismissed. Mohammad Nawaz is in. But Gladiators still have got Ahmed Shahzad out there, well settled on 46. We know this left-hander has got a class. He's got some class, clearly, as a batsman. But this is how Sangakkara was taken in the deep.
Slightly slower ball, rolled the fingers across it and beat him. Yeah, it is a big wicket. So Russell strikes.
Chance, Andre Russell. Oh, that's a chance of a run out as well. Oh, it hits the runner on the back. He wasn't trying to protect his stumps, but clearly Ahmed Shahzad wanted that single. His partner was ball watching. In the end, a massive confusion avoided.
What an athlete, Andre Russell. What an athlete. Quick as a flash, picks up, turns, throws, and it was on line, I tell you. Just amazing. He's one heck of a cricketer. Well, the danger now for batters is Ahmed Shahzad can't get out. Oh, look at this. The scenes, yeah, are something to behold. You can't explain it.
Slow ball into the gap. Gets to his 50. With a great shot, picked up the length so early, picked the slow ball well, kisses the badge, raises the bat to the gallery and to his dugout. This has been one great innings in the all-important final. He's produced the goods.
Yeah, you got to give it him. He's not in that squad. He'd be thinking, oh, I wish I could have been. And he's delivered here in a final under extreme pressure. He's showing what he's made of. And even the great man himself says, you go, boy. Now, the danger is he gets out. He is the key to getting over the line, big score. You can bat as well as you like as a side, but you can get out at 130 and 2 new batters come in and you lose your way for 3 overs, and that costs you the match. So he's got to be aware of that.
He's the leading wicket taker along with Wahab Riaz. Impact bowler bowls a Yorker that's worked away into the gap for at least a couple of runs. That may just run away into the fence. It does. Oh, what a shot he's played. A Yorker length been put away so easily. Square. Great batting. And it's 1-2-9 for 3.
Five overs to go, and the Gladiators have made their way to 129. 10 and over from here, they get a good score of 179. That would be the minimum they're looking at this stage. They've got a perfect platform. Well bowled. Badri back into the attack for his final over.
Last 5 overs and 61 runs scored. They need to still go at that. Probably looking at 180, but Badri is difficult to get away.
Well, I was going to say it's a little bit easier for the left-handed batsman, but Mohammad Nawaz has not seen a lot of Badri. He's a little bit different in the way he delivers the ball. He's quick through the air and quick off the wicket. Down the wicket, has he got all of it? Oh yes, he has. 6 more to the score.
Easier that time for the left-hander. Down the wicket, not a lot of spin, so a free-flowing swing of the bat. Long on, had no chance. That's a massive strike. Nawaz is rolling.
Oh, bowled him. What a comeback from Badri. Mohammad Nawaz looking to go square of the wicket. Shot selection wasn't there on this occasion, and it's cost him. So it's brief, 7 for him. It's now 135 for 4.
Misjudged the length and too close to cut. Very close to cut. That's not a great shot. Shahzad doesn't like it. Nawaz has to walk back. United love it.
Well, it's the captain, Sarfraz Ahmed, is now at the crease with still some work to do. He's just got to continue to bat with the inform. Shahzad at the other end. That's it. He's just got to get him on strike.
The 6 first coming down the track, and this one just misjudged the length. Too full to cut, and Badri is quick at the best of times.
Yeah, just poor shot selection. He should have been hitting down the ground. The ball before, he showed exactly the way it should be doing, just hit straight through the line of the ball. Beaten the man, that'll run away for 4. So an important boundary off the last ball to wicket, but there's 11 off the over. It's 140 for 4. So 16 overs gone. 140 has been reached by the Gladiators. I'm sure they'll be hoping for a total around about that 180 mark. And then they'll try to defend it like anything with the ball, and also in the field, taking all those opportunities that come their way.
Runs on the board in a final game. Always a blessing. It's just that tad difficult to chase in the finals. Mohammad Sami back in the attack.
Nicely just run down to third man, and we're lucky enough to have Kevin Peterson mic'd up downstairs. How's it down there, KP? You feeling comfortable with the situation?
Oh, I mean, you could always have it better, but I think what we've done real well, even though we've lost a couple of wickets in the last couple of overs, they've still got 20 runs. They've still got 10 runs and over. Shahzad hit Russell for 2 fours, and then Nawaz came in, hit a 6, got out. And then Shahzad cut for 4. So we've still got momentum through the overs. And when you've got that many batters left, and we've got how many, 23 balls left, it's just about momentum now.
Did you set yourself on at a total before the start?
Oh my gosh, have a look at that!
Oh yes, what a wonderful cricketing shot that was, flicking off the pads. KP, was there a total that you sort of set yourself for as a team, you know, leading into this innings?
No, not as a team leading into the innings. I think the guys that went out and batted early doors needed to probably just give back some sort of an indication as to what kind of a score. And goodness, I thought 140, 150 would be okay on that, with the ball not coming on as well. But goodness, Sangakkara and Shahzad, he's been left out of the Pakistan team. I don't know why, but goodness, he's putting on a show tonight.
He can back, can't he? You've been impressed?
Oh, mate, it's ridiculous. How are these on the international stage? Someone needs to try and convince me. Ridiculous.
KP, 3 finals, T20 finals in a space of 3 months. 2 you've lost. This one.
Oh, mate, you know what? We got... Oh, no.
Well, that's the end of it. We've just been talking him up, and it has been a wonderful innings of 64 that's come to an end. I think the umpires might be checking the front foot. If not, anyway, it's been a terrific innings by Shahzad. It's come to an end. Off 38 balls, he's reached 64. He's been the backbone of the innings. An important wicket, you'd have to say, by United. He goes for 64. It's now 147 for 5.
Just trying that ramp shot. Slow one from Sami. And easy pickings, but it's been a fantastic knock. United get wickets at the right time.
So the New Zealander Grant Elliott has come to the crease. A very, very handy all-rounder. He's chimed in with bat and ball throughout this tournament since he's arrived. What can he do here in these closing overs? Well, he's away straight away.
Slightly slower from Sami and just not enough pace to get over Badri.
KP, you've had a few days off leading into this final. Has that been an advantage for you and the group?
I think so, yeah. The guys played a hell of a lot of cricket, as did everybody. And I know, speaking to some of the Zelmi guys after the game, they wanted the 3-day break as well. So it's been pretty good. But our atmosphere has been as relaxed as anything. We've played football as practice, hit some balls, bowled some balls. I think we've had one team meeting, and that was the day before the game. And Moynes just let us go out there and enjoy ourselves. And I mean, goodness, the boys have really, really put on a show over the last couple of weeks.
You've played a lot of cricket around the globe in this form of the game. How have you enjoyed this league? And, you know, have you been really surprised how it's taken off?
What's really surprised me, and probably typifies it this evening, the way that I got out, the fielding in this tournament has been out of this world. There's been a couple of drop catches which you get, but goodness, the fielding's been brilliant. So it's all credit to the PCB and everybody's put this show on the road, because Pakistan cricket's going to go from strength to strength. It's a wonderful league. We've seen it grow Indian cricket. We've seen South African cricket. We've seen the Big Bash, what that's done for Australian cricket. And to have youngsters playing with international players and blokes from the other side of the world. I mean, sharing a dressing room with Sangakkara, it is just amazing.
Well, it's brilliant. We're thrilled, obviously, that you're a part of it, and we thank you for your time tonight and all the best.
Good on your moods.
17 overs gone. It's 150 now for 5. So the 150 milestone has been reached, and they'll be hoping for a minimum of 30 more to add to that total. With 3 overs left. Mohamed Irfan is coming back into the attack for his final over. He's bowled well to this point, 1 for 20. He's around the wicket. Top edge. Third man has done a good job. Very good job. They'll pick up a couple.
Khalil Latif on the fence there. That time off the innings when you go for everything. Does well.
They'll be all keen to participate in the Pepsi Catch a Craw. If a 6 comes their way, got to hold on to it. Well bowled, very well bowled.
It's that little cutter, and when he delivers it from such a height, it actually goes off the straight. Got very little chance of catching up with it.
Hasn't got hold of that, but they'll pick up 1. And this is the downside of having 2 new batsmen at the crease right at the pointy end of the innings, where you're really wanting a batsman that's in full flight going. It's so hard for any batsman, it doesn't matter who you are, to walk into the crease with 3 overs to go and expect to hit boundaries from the get-go.
That's what has been good for United, is that they've been getting wickets in the past 3 or 4 overs, getting 1 at least, and it's just stemmed the flow of runs. Sangakkara was a big wicket, and then they got Nawaz, then Shehzad, so just stemmed the flow, knocked it back a little.
This should be caught. Top edge going straight up and is taken. So the wickets continue to tumble in the final overs. And Mohamed Irfan doing a very good job here this evening. He's got 2. Dwayne Smith making light work of that catch. Safraz goes for 3. It's now 153 for 6.
Slow run again, but the bounce that Irfan gets, very difficult to slog him. Dwayne Smith, always comfortable.
So 2 balls left in the over. And it's a case of running for everything. I'll tell you what, this is going to be close, very close. Smith is on fire at backward point. Whether he's catching or he's throwing the stumps down, he's in the action.
Very quick release and direct throw. Oh, he's just maybe, yeah, he's just in.
Absolute whisker. So the umpires make their judgment on when the stumps and the bails are alight. There it is. So he's passed the line. The cool and cool decision should be not out. That now brings Anwar Ali on strike for the last ball of Afan's over, and he has bowled very well. He's currently got 2 for 24. He's bowled in 3 different spells and he's been effective in each one of them. So the end of a good spell. 2 for 25 for Mohammad Afan. It's 155 for 6. So 2 overs remaining. Mohammad Sami is going to be bowling his 4th over now. He's currently got 1 for 27. Recently included in the Pakistan T20 World Cup squad, so he'll be feeling on top of the moon. Full of confidence. He's had a good tournament. Bowled in key moments in matches, and nothing more important than this 6 balls. Swing and a miss.
Good pace again from Sami. He's got that extra yard when he's in good rhythm. And in this PSL, he's been in terrific rhythm. And you can stream him on youtube.com/PSL. International viewers on cricketgateway.com. Sami bowling the 19th over, and if he can bowl a good one here, Gladiators will feel the pressure.
Clubbed away through mid-wicket. Hasn't quite got all of it, but he's got enough for an oi-hoi 4.
Anwar Ali has moved into position. He was always eyeing that leg side, bottom part of the bat, right at the toe end. But thankfully, I was right in the gap, bisected them perfectly.
Well, they've just drifted the last couple of overs, the Gladiators. So all these boundaries are so vital in the last couple of overs, because they had their sights set on at least 180, and they'll be disappointed if they don't reach that mark. Oh, another swing and a miss.
A little quicker by Sami this time. Again, getting that ball flying through. A lot more effort from Sami. It's been back of length, but just the pace that he extracts.
Yeah, it's a brave length, isn't it, to bowl? It's a length you certainly can bowl to a new batsman, not to an established batsman. If someone's out there and has got runs under his belt and been out there for some time, it's a high-risk strategy bowling that back of a length, because he can disappear anywhere. But to a newer batsman, you can get away with it. Oh, another swing and a miss. He's just trying to hit it far, far too hard. Good pace too from Mohammad Sami, up around the 142.
Just that one scoring shot in the over. So now it's 4 of 4. Really trying to go leg side. Sami just too quick for him.
Oh, and again, now this is getting to the point where Grant Elliott should be going down and having a word to Anwar Ali, because he's wasting critical deliveries. That's 4 dot balls this over. And for all of you in the innings break, you must hang around, because we've got Mr. Nanjam Sethi, the chairman of PSL, with Alan Wilkins, and they'll be having a long chat about the success of this tournament and the future. Oh, another one. So 5 dot balls off the second last over is a crime. 19 gone, it's 159 for 6. So 19 overs gone. We've just got 6 balls remaining, and we're going to have Andre Russell bowling the very last over.
Last 2 overs, just 9 runs.
A little inside edge onto pad, and it's brought Anwar Ali back on strike. Can he make contact?
Made 1 contact last over. Got a boundary, but it's just been last couple of overs now, last 13 balls, just 10 runs off. And at the back end of the innings, when you really want to have that charge on, it's been the wickets. The new man at the crease, and Gladiators momentum going.
Will he be well advised just to keep still, remain balanced, and make sure he just makes contact like that, out of the ground.
Finally, Anwar Ali, his favorite area, that deep mid wicket, he's eyed that. Off Sami, didn't succeed. This one, a slow one, back leg on the ground, slog sweep, and straight into the crowd.
Well, Andre Russell copping a bit of his own medicine there. That's a monstrous 6. And a good contact as well. They'll look for 2. They've run that first one hard, and they're off. And they'll get the 2. So 9 coming off the first 3 balls.
Yeah, desperate to get back on strike, and with Andre Russell's angle, with his ball swinging back into him, he's going to either leg side, and it'll be slightly easier.
Oh, he's clubbed this beautifully, and it's caught even better. That is unlucky. Good contact out of deep cover. Khalid Latif, the man out there, doing some very good leg work to cover the ground to take another good catch. Bright and breezy. Anwar Ali goes for 13. It's 168 for 7.
Tries to go offside. Made a good connection, but straight to the man. Khalid Latif, easy as you like. Andre Russell, he's the wicket taker. The enforcer gets another one.
Oh, it's well bowled right up into that block hole. Grant Elliott couldn't do anything with it. This is just perfect length to be bowling at the back end of the innings. Very hard for the batsman to get underneath it. So one delivery remaining. What can Elliott do with it? He can hit it over mid-off for 6. What a way to finish the innings. 2 sixes off the last over, so Viv's happy. The Gladiators camp is happy. They've made it to 174. 236 sixes in this tournament so far, and a nice way to finish. Elliott with a good strike over mid-off. He ends up with 12 off 9. Nathan McCullum didn't face a delivery, getting deep in his crease and lifting it over mid-off. A good strike.
Then it could be over in no time. Both have the ability and capacity to absolutely decimate the opposition. Here we go then. Anwar Ali has got the ball. Hits him on the pad and it's missing the stumps. One area where he tends to struggle at times, Dwayne Smith, is that angle across into his pads. Yeah, is beautifully set up to hit the ball through the offside or cut it, but when the ball is darted back, he seems to fall over a little and not as fluent through mid-wicket and mid-on as he is through mid-off and covers. But a great striker. Bit like Sharjeel Khan, even better than him at times. It's a full house. What a day to perform. There's the first 4. A slap through the offside. Dwayne Smith has played a lovely crispy hit. Touches his helmet and he's off to a confident start. This has got to be a confidence booster, Alan.
Oh yes, when it comes out of the middle like that, because it didn't come out of the middle 2 nights ago, and he struggled. He said he was like a spluttering tuk-tuk 2 nights ago, Dwayne Smith, but maybe he's changed the engine. Maybe he took the tuk-tuk into the garage for a bit of a service, but that's going to feel good.
He's so good through the offside, so idea is to tuck him in, bowl that middle and leg stump channel, have a strong leg side feel for Dwayne Smith.
Clobs it leg side. That really was a clobber for 4.
Well, it's unfair to the bowler because he hardly seemed to have middled it, but he's so brutally built. He's such a heavyweight. Look at those muscles, look at those wrists and shoulders, and half a head was good enough.
Yes, he's a big man, Dwayne Smith. Don't forget youtube.com PSL. If your television's broken down, that is, and tell your friends Cricket Gateway is another area you can watch it. So Dwayne Smith, 2 4s. Nicely bowled from Anwar Ali, who was swinging away when he was batting. It's almost a wonder that he didn't dislocate a shoulder. There's the first one. That's a cracker.
Yeah, the second one not as elegant, but still did the job. It'll be interesting to see whether we'll have some dew tonight, because that'll make it more tough for the fielding side to hold the ball and to feel confident about their bowling. But somehow they've got to take that equation out of their system, somehow feel that everything is normal and look to bowl the channel. Now, Sharjeel Khan is on view for the first time in this final. A centurion in the last match, and what a 100 it was.
What a century, 117 from 62 balls. He loves the leg side. He favours the leg side. Well, this was a most scintillating 100. The sound of the ball leaving the bat.
Yeah, not only a great 100, but it was good enough to convince the selectors that he's the one to go for the Asia Cup and the World Cup uppercut. Beautiful drives. He's so solid through the leg side. Yeah, and got there with a huge 6, didn't he?
Oh, yes. Last ball of the first over. 9 runs from this over. 2 fours from Dwayne Smith. There is a slip in there for Shahjil Khan. Can't bowl there to him. Wallop, 6. 15 off the first over.
Well, this is Shahjil Khan for you. Red hot. And absolutely muscled it over mid-wicket. This is his area of strength. This is his terrain. This is the length that he dominates, and so you got to be better than that. Got to push the ball up, make him drive through the offside. Otherwise, he'll absolutely devour you.
Dream start for the men in red. So we're going to see the off-spin of the New Zealander, Nathan McCullum, bowling for the first time in the tournament. Ring of fielders offside, ring leg side. Nathan McCullum goes for the reverse sweep. Dwayne Smith, and will collect his 3rd boundary.
There's got to be pressure on the off-spinner, not used in the last game. Coming on to bowl here with the new ball, and straight away we see improvisation. Just a dinky shot, yeah. Good enough, the reverse jharu or the sweep. The flick. Broom, Wilco, now that you're very keen in knowing good words, Urdu words.
Charu?
The jharu.
The charu?
The broom.
I like it, I like it. This is a test for Nathan McCullum. Hasn't bowled in the tournament, and he's coming on in the final. Yes. The charu, the sweep, the sweep. Oh, now then. Nathan McCullum, only a half appeal from him, half-hearted appeal.
Nothing half-hearted about this dress. Look at you.
You like?
Absolutely. You're looking like a local councillor.
Shukriya. He's lofted him over mid-wicket. Dwayne Smith is looking very dangerous.
Deadly dangerous. 17 from 8. We were cribbing and questioning his approach in the last game. Well, he's set the tone here in this one, in the all-important final. He's played so well so far.
Pitched outside leg stump there. Dwayne Smith, have a look at that. Dr. Smith. Well, he must have taken the right medicine for this innings, because he took the wrong one for the last one. And I think he was coughing and spluttering.
Had a soporific effect on us.
So runs coming at a rate of knots. Dr. Smith very much in the surgery. 2 overs, 24 for no wicket. So 24 from the first 2 overs. The first over of 15 runs. It's the highest scoring first over in the tournament. The previous was 14. That was also from Islamabad. Now they are standing at extra cover in the HBL box. It's gone leg side just before that man who's up inside the ring. Zulfikar. How is he going to bowl on this pitch? He's bowled beautifully for the 3 weeks here.
Yeah, I think it could have been a better choice than the offie, because is bowled so well, he's picked wickets in a different angle, and the left armers have been so good in this HBL PSL. He isn't happy. Yeah, that should have been stopped cleanly. Got a bad bounce. Now then, it's the striker on strike, the left-hander. Sharjeel Khan is looking at square leg, is looking at mid-wicket. That fielder has now been adjusted.
What worries me here is that third man is up inside the ring, and Anwar Ali really is going to have to bowl full off stump. A snick goes for 4 past the keeper.
I'm thinking mid-wicket.
That's all right there. Anything with pace, third man up, fine leg up, it's gone. He does like leg side, Rambo, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I think that was especially well played by him. Allowed the ball to come and hit his bat. So it's becoming just a little bit tough to predict for the opposition. And that is where he's improved. That 100 has given him so much of self-belief and confidence that now he can actually control his game. He was pretty much one-dimensional early on, trying to hit the ball out of the park. But now there's more variety to his batting.
Right, it's Anwar Ali and the doctor. The doctor's on strike. Doctor can't get the bat on it. Everyone stands a good chance today. The ball has been flying around for the Pepsi catch a crawl, catch a 6 in the stands. You could share $100,000, a share of it, not all of it, from Pepsi. Been some good catches there too. So 175 is the target for Islamabad. A flurry of runs at the end and a 6 off the last ball from Grant Elliott, giving the total just a different edge to it with 170 on the board. Now then, there's a deep mid-wicket on the fence for Dwayne Smith. Dwayne Smith likes dragging the ball leg side. Like that. But that's gone way over that man's head. What a meaty blow from the doctor.
Well, that's such a good shot, because he had to beat that fielder and he was so sure, so confident of getting it over that man. He was set up just a ball before this. He didn't mind it. The doctor at work and doing it with precision.
Grant Elliott is the man. He's one of the taller players in this Quetta side, and he's at deep mid-wicket. Smith uses the pace of the ball. That's what he's good at. So many West Indian players are just like this. They'll use the pace, and when they want to create their own pace, the ball just disappears into the stands.
He's turning out to be expensive, Anwar Ali. None for 23 in 1.5. Obviously being G'd up by Kevin Peterson. He's there in that in the ring at mid-off. He's got to come up with the goods here. The Yorker length, I think he's got to try a fuller length here.
Looking for it, well read, Rambo. I knew you were a fast bowler. I knew you bowled quick.
Batsman Wilco. Got to read the mind of the bowler.
3 gone, 32 for naught. It's going to be another over from Nathan McCullum. His first over went for 9. And I guess with Sharjeel there, the off-spinner will fancy bowling to the left-hander. Sharjeel Khan likes pace And he likes working the ball leg side. Now, how's he going to deal with the off-spin of Nathan McCullum? It's a good challenge, this, for McCullum. Huge challenge. It's only his second over in the tournament. It's his first bowl in the tournament. See how he likes to work that leg side.
Yeah, I think that could be the ploy, to use him against the left-hander. That's a difficult angle for Sharjeel to manage, but not that difficult for the right-hander to club him over the infield. So while there's advantage to accrue when the left-hander is on strike, but it can all go haywire when Dr. Smith is on strike.
He isn't a doctor, by the way. Oh, that is unlucky for Nathan McCullum. Yes, very unlucky.
It's a good line round the stumps, trying to get it to spin from off to middle and a Yorker, and wow, it's a close thing. Flat and full, and almost a wicket.
See how he's trying to bowl full length here. Nathan McCullum, he doesn't want to give Dwayne Smith anything to swing those big arms at, because he knows he'll end up retrieving the ball from the stands.
You know, round the stumps for an off-spinner has become an attacking line these days, and introduced by Saeed Ajmal, and before him saw Satlan Mushtaq also bowl round the stumps, because the floater ball became that much more potent.
Have to go. Oh, they're going to ask here. Square leg umpire is Alim Dar, and he's already shaken his head and said no.
That's a good decision, Wilco, because umpires want to get on with the game, so why waste the time of referring it? He's in. He's clearly in, and a very good call by Alim Dar, because he's looking at the scene.
Good to see. Good to see the conviction of the umpire. Said no from the outset. Ooh, I think that might have carried. It was hit very hard by Dwayne Smith. I think there's an injury here to Nathan McCullum as well. Let's have a look at this. That might have just nicked his finger. Right, 4 gone, 40 for no wicket. .40 on the board, 4 overs bowled. This is a racing start for Islamabad United, chasing 175 to win the HBL PSL final. Azaz Chima. Azaz Chima, who bowled that dramatic final over in the first of the playoffs. Well bowled. But he kept his cool in that last over against Peshawar Zalmi in the first playoff, didn't he just?
He's got this knack to surprise the opposition, because his action is a different one, because he goes away from the stumps as he's about to land and bowl, so offers a very different angle to the batsman. And then temperamentally, twice now he's been good. Once in the Asia Cup against Bangladesh, where he had to make sure that Bangladesh didn't get 9, and in the last all-important game against Zalmi was extremely good. Defended 9 again. That is where this HBL PSL will help some of these young kids, these fringe players, to be more positive regarding their cricket. This was the last over. Chima 2 for 34. This was the all-important catch. Took it. And then up in the air and getting another one. Ahmed Shahzad with an important catch. And the last ball, needing 3, got a single and won by 2. Dramatic end.
For a drama, that was the match that provided it. Now ring of fielders offside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the ring offside for Shahzil Khan, and I would imagine, yes, there are 2 men deep on the fence leg side. That's his area right there. It's well bowled. He's tempting Shahzil. He's bowling full here on that off stump.
Just want to share with you, Alan, and with all the viewers regarding a little chat I had with Wasim. This was before the game, and this was about the team meeting and what was said and spoken. And he said the best comment was made by Brad Haddon. He said, just believe in yourself and that we can bounce back from any situation. We've got skills. We're doing well as a unit. We are a better side. So just go out there, enjoy, and just have that confidence that you can spring back from any situation. I think that is such a reassuring little talk.
Yes. Yeah, Brad Haddon will enjoy that, and he'll enjoy that 4 as well. That's really not the line or length to bowl to Shahzil. That's giving him runs.
Yeah, he's bathing in a sea of confidence. That 100 has given him so much of control, and every loose delivery will be put away. You're talking about a guy who's in great form, so you err and you pay for it. It's as simple as that. So Azaz Chima has got to find a way to limit Shahzil's movement, reach through the leg side. Required run at 8.48. That's a magnificent beginning.
Well, he's got away with that, Chima, because again, that's leg side, that's pitching outside leg stump, so it's really an invitation for Shahzil. It's leg side.
Well, it's very simple. They need to get him out, otherwise he'll run away with it. Shahzil Khan. The wives are happy. Misbah ul Haq is still pondering what will happen.
Here we go, last ball of the 5th over. It's been a terrific start, and Dwayne Smith 32 from 20. Ooh, well bowled. 6 from the over, 5 gone, 46 for that loss.
The openers threatening to take this game away from the Gladiators. Kalam into his 3rd over. Big appeal. They want a wicket because this opening partnership looking extremely threatening.
Well, I've been waiting for that shot from Shahzil Khan. He's got to work that one out. It's down he's bowling round the wicket with a little spin, nobody on square leg boundary, and it's a real option. If he middles one, they've got to put one back, a man back, and he sat on that shot for so long. Well, easy as you like.
Smith with another maximum. 50 raised as well, and United on the charge. Dwayne Smith favors that leg side, and with the off spinner bowling round the wicket, he'll just go all day long. 53 without loss. then the single. So today Sharjeel is taking the back seat while Smith explodes.
This is the last 6 from Smith. That was really well struck. It's in the arc. He's got to come around. He comes around the wicket. It's going to be in the arc if he misses the length by a foot. And now he's round the wicket to the left-hander. And as I said, there's no square leg in place.
Yeah! And he's got him. Slowed it up in the air. Sharjeel coming down the wicket. Missed it completely. McCullum, Nathan McCullum with that first wicket. Gladiators needed that badly. And the off-spinner in his third over has delivered. Sharjeel goes for 13, bowled McCullum, 54 for 1.
Well, Sharjeel Khan ran out of options, really, and eventually a shot of frustration. Tried to hit it too hard. Didn't watch the ball. You can see it in his eyes. He was looking elsewhere, but celebrations as they get on the board.
Nathan McCullum providing the much needed breakthrough as Brad Haddon comes to the crease. Got a first ball tuck in the last game. This is the final.
No!
Off the mark straight away. But the Gladiators really needed this, as Nathan McCullum slows it up.
Yep, good delivery. Watch his eyes. I'm not sure he watched the ball right to the end.
Deep shot doesn't get the gap, so a decent over, decent 6th over from McCullum, 55 for 1. So 120 required as another spinner is brought into the attack. Zulfikar Babar, left arm spin. And this is an important moment of this game. Zulfikar Babar's 4 overs will go a long way in deciding where this match goes. Here he goes.
No!
There's a little bit of spin on offer, but Zulfikar Babar likes to slow it up. There you go, that slowness and a little bit of drift back in, just causing double-mindedness in Smith's mind.
Yeah, and he's got a deceptive action, you know. He comes in wide of the crease. He's a little bit of a hop and a skip. There's all arms there.
Faster one, and it's just easy as you like. Picked it up into the stand, stood still, and 6 more.
Well, catch a craw, Pepsi, catch a craw. You were in business. Your share of the 100,000. You dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, there it goes, down to the ground. Oh, my goodness.
Just a polite little block this time from Smith. Last innings, he played 37 balls and scored 19. Today, he's looked a completely different player. Maybe those 37 balls helped.
Yeah, I thought he was very scratchy in the innings before that as well, and he got close to a 50. But he hung in there. He was a bit lucky inside edges, but he got some momentum and some form, so he spent time at the crease. It's all paying off now. But while he's there now in this kind of form, I think that all that Haddon's got to do is just knock it in the gap, give him one.
Another full toss, Haddon through extra cover, boundary. Took it on the full boundary to end the 7th. 67 for 1.
Lovely shot from our overhead spider cam. See the ground, how packed it is. Full on in here. The ring of fire.
So another left-arm spinner. Gladiators need a wicket. They need to remove Smith. He's got on to 46 of 28 and looking extremely dangerous. Leg side hitting.
Well, Buzzard, I can tell you, there's still a long way to go.
A long way to go, but Smith in great form, and he's hitting the ball so sweetly through the leg side.
Yeah, he missed out there. But, you know, we saw that as well with Sangakkara. He was looking so good. The innings was going along nicely. And you just lose a wicket, you lose momentum. And that's what can happen. As well as Smith's playing, and it's 67 for 1. And there's still a lot of runs to get. 118, 77 balls, a long way to go. Look at the rate. Only needs 1 or 2 good overs. Somebody to get out. A couple of singles won't hurt them at all. No problem with that. They look for the 2, won't get it. So as a spinner, you'd be happy to give the singles away. A new man has come to the crease, Haddon. You've got to make sure you bowl well to him. Full tosses are not going to help you. In the last over, he got an easy 4. Put him under pressure. Make him play some shots.
Build enough pressure to get a wicket. And Nawaz has had an excellent HBL PSL. Rewarded with World Cup selection. And turn there.
Yeah, that'll be good. Just enough. Haddon, I think, is very quick on his feet. Because of being a wicketkeeper, he reads the length well. So they're always hard to bowl to as spinners. And you've got to watch that you don't drop it short, because he'll be able to cut you quickly. That's where his strength will be. The cut shot late because of his keeping. So this is good. This is good. Keeping the pressure on.
Rise, but straight to the man. So first 4 deliveries, just the 1 run. It's a good start from Nawaz.
Yeah, and the rate immediately jumps to 8.68. And well, when you look at it on the face of it, you know, a final, you will feel scoreboard pressure towards the end. There's no doubt about it. Even if it goes close, there will be pressure towards the end. You've just got to stay in the game. And that's really what Quetta Gladiators are going to be thinking here. Just stay in the game as a bowling unit. Concentrate. No easy runs.
Down the track, huge swing. Just lucky there. Just very lucky. Brad Haddon does easily have gone to the fielder. Could have easily been stumped.
I sense Brad Haddon's running out of options against the left-arm spinner because he hasn't given him a cut. He's kept it full even if he's run down at him. It takes a lot of courage to do that.
Excellent over, just 1 run off. Nawaz with an absolutely brilliant over. 68 for 1 after 8. So at the moment, Gladiators leading, but the Worms just looking to join up.
It's just one single more over, that's all, and Nawaz holds the key here. Grant Elliott, now he's also another man that'll take the pace off it and be hard to get away. Fine leg, third man come up in the circle, which means you can have more men in front of square, in front of the wicket, on the boundary. So he's hard to score off.
Bowl a lot of slow ones, take the pace off the ball. And Smith strives on pace on the ball, so he's a good option to Smith.
Yeah, I'm a believer as well with that, because he's a batsman, he reads the batsman pretty well in terms of their thinking at what stage they are, when they'll come at him, when he's happy to bowl a quicker one, slower ball, what line. So he's happy to give a one away every now and again. Here we go.
Just go downstairs and see whose room he's got.
Okay. Right then, we've got lovely Chitrangda here with me. First, let's get a little technical. Now, do you know, can you show us how to play a forward defensive shot?
Well, I don't know what exactly. Which half was it? Defensive or forward? I don't know.
Yeah, but you must be liking this. Great atmosphere.
Great atmosphere. Amazing energy. I think it's just fantastic. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, big hitting from Dr. Smith. He's got his 50. And this looks pretty tough now for Gladiators. Who are you supporting, by the way?
Well, I'm here with Ali Zafar, and Islamabad is his team. So, you know, he invited me over to come there in the finals. I'm so excited for him, and I think Islamabad, yes.
Well, comparisons are not right, but if you compare this madness, this passion with IPL, it's not done too badly, this HBL PSL.
Not at all, and I think it's the first year, done fantastic, and I think the game of cricket goes anywhere. You will find crowds like this, and you will find this kind of absolute, you know, madness. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Do you know the big names in this league, cricketers?
No, well, I know the owners. There's Afridi, of course, and I think that was a team which everybody was really, you know, counting on and didn't do well. So Afridi had a bit of a bad one. But yeah, I'm very happy for Ali. Yes.
No, we are happy to host you. We're happy to see you here because.
I just want to thank you so much for having me here.
All right, it's another massive shot. You call that 6. Call it.
Yes, 6. Woo.
There we go. Back to you, boss.
Brad Heron picks the slow one, and that mid-wicket area, he's so good at hitting anything with a little bit of width there. Flat 6.
Yeah, called by the lady. It's lovely to see her here. And Ramiz just loving interviewing her. Right, so 5 balls gone, 11 off the over, 4 and a 6, and really changed it. I think Brad Haddon, what he's doing, he's playing every ball as if it's slow, and the quicker one's keeping it out. So Elliott may need to reconsider his strategy here.
A little disappointed that he didn't get that through the gap. 79 for 1. Grant Elliott and Mohammad Nawaz both on that list. They want to add to it. They want a wicket, and Nawaz is the one looking threatening. Short, and almost Anwar Ali with a dive in front. Just couldn't hang on. Nawaz nearly provided the breakthrough.
Defining moment. A great catch, a half chance here or there can mean a final loss or win. And he got there quicker than he thought, I think. He got there easy. Yep. He just didn't hold on. They may be tough, but that's what happens when you need to win a final. And this guy has bowled exceptionally well. Now, we saw Grant Elliott and him are in the top wicket-taking, top 5, and that's been the strength of this side. They've been able to take wickets in the middle overs, like that chance there. It nails the team.
Again, wonderfully bowled, nice flight. So he's gone through 8 balls, created a chance, and just given away 2 runs.
So off comes the helmet. It's pretty warm out there. For me, as a spinner bowling to a guy who takes his helmet off, first thing I'd be thinking, he's not going to sweep me. Maybe I'm wrong.
No!
A little bit of hesitation, but safely in. But again, good bowling, just the ball hovering back into the stumps. United's camp pretty calm at the moment, leading this game. A wicket would change it all.
He needs to spin one to Smith. The man, boom, boom. Not in the final, but they entertained us, and thank you so much. Great bloke. And the crowd just love that man. He's a wonderful entertainer and a great, great ambassador for Pakistan cricket. It's amazing, you know, whenever I go up and say hello to him, first thing he always asks me is, "Hi Pat, how are you?" He knows my family. He met them in a little place called Kimberley where I grew up. He played for us, came out for 1 season, and he always asks of them. He's just a wonderful guy. Nice to see him here. He doesn't need to be here.
Again, good bowling, keeping it within the stumps. So Nawaz is applying the pressure. Just a shame that Elliott went for runs, and a shame that that little half chance wasn't taken. But still, he's bowling well.
Well, who do you want to win? If you're saying it's a shame, I think I get the feeling that you really want Gladiators to win. Darren Sammy looking cool and smooth as ever.
Run a quick single and get there. So after 10, United in front. 83 for 1.
Ten overs gone, 83 for 1, 92 required in the last 10 overs of this inaugural HBL Pakistan Super League, the PSL. Dwayne Smith still there, 54 from 36. That's a strike rate that is doing a lot of damage to the Quetta Gladiators. His strike rate is 150. Azaz Chima, his first over cost him 5. And it's Brad Haddin on strike. Well, the form that Dwayne Smith is in, Brad Haddin's quite content just to take the occasional single, give the bowling to Smith, but he's just as destructive.
He's a powerful player, and he's prepared to take the attack on early, and that's why he's such a dangerous batsman in the top order, particularly with those field restrictions in the power play. Only 2 outfielders. He can lift the ball over the infield with great ease. Strong man.
Clipped him leg side. That has gone like a bullet. Really has gone fast.
Wasn't badly bowled either. It was just short of a good Yorker on leg stump, and Smith somehow gets bat on it, flicks it with great power.
Tough start now. 2 balls have yielded 5 runs, and Smith on strike, hungry for more boundaries. 7 fours, 3 sixes. That's what he was looking for, the Yorker length, but still gets it away. 46 out of his 59 in boundaries. In a popular website, youtube.com PSL. That's for live streaming if you want to watch it on there, and Cricket Gateway across the world. Brad Haddin, he's come in 15 from 14. They're wearing the neutral colours, green, in the HBL box. Now Haddin, third man, fine leg. They're both up inside the ring, inside the circle.
Well, the huge advantage that United have after such a good start is that, number one, they've got wickets in hand, but number two, more importantly, they've got experience out in the middle. So they'll be able to sort of chart any waters over the next few overs that may come their way, and be able to get themselves in an even stronger position to close this game. They've certainly got their head and shoulders way ahead of this contest. Gladiators in desperate need of wickets. They've got to find a way to take wickets, get the right bowling combination, get the right field set. There's no point in them trying to challenge them with run rate, because with wickets in hand they're going to coast this.
Oh, that's hit straight back past the bowler and the umpire. Oh dear, oh dear, that's an oi hoi 4, and it's an oi hoi mistake to the fielder. Oh hoi, what are you doing there? It's Kumar Sangakkara, of all people.
He's slipped, hasn't he? Big error. He's relatively safe in the field, but he's just lost his footing completely. I don't think he even got a hand on this. Nope. Swing and a miss.
Those hands all bandaged up, those fingers from all those years of keeping wicket. So really a horizontal slapped 4 from Bad Brad as far as the Gladiators are concerned. There's another one. It's 94 for 1. So 94 for 1, and another 81 runs required in 9 overs. And, Tom Moody's talking about getting the right bowlers on, the right combinations, but you have to say that the Quetta Gladiators bowling tonight has lacked bite. You can almost say it's toothless, and they're looking for something. They're looking for something. Umpire says, let's have the ball, let's have a look at it. Yes, have a little inspection. They'll hand it back to Mohammad Nawaz and say, okay, that's fine, I'll have a look at the ball. The umpires do inspect the ball every now and again to see what condition it's in. And the way this ball's been hit by Dwayne Smith, it might well have been damaged. Right, Nawaz. Got to get Smith out. Smith is taking this away from the Gladiators.
Well, there's a lot of passion and enthusiasm at this venue, but it's everywhere. Not just in Pakistan, but around the world. People are enjoying what is a spectacular final. At the end of what's been a spectacular tournament. Mohammad Nawaz has bowled well. He's building pressure. He just needs someone at the other end to continue his good work. He's only gone for 6 runs so far, and he's into his 3rd over. Well, there's a chance. It's a tough one. Hit very, very firmly.
Got to hold on to them now. Hit very hard. Yeah, and it's stinging. That's just clipped the top of those. That's his spinning hand as well, the spinning fingers. That'll hurt. Even hurt more the fact that it was dropped. Oh, that's a mighty blow. Rifle straight into the side screens. And the 100 comes up, courtesy of that Brad had in 6.
And he hits the ball so well. Straight down the ground, Haddon. Against spin, he's done it throughout his career. He's been able to pick up length and take the spinner on straight with a lot of success, and that's a huge hit. It's gone well over the side screen, well back.
Yes, sweetly timed. Yeah, a very clean strike from Brad Haddin, the Australian, in this side. He's already got back-to-back half centuries for Islamabad United and made that number 3 spot so dependable. Eight from this over already, 2 balls to go to complete it. Smith wants the run.
This is an early call and a good call from Smith. He's running to the danger end and got there very comfortably. 9 off the over, 1 ball remaining.
.50 partnership. It's come from 38 balls. Here's the truck with the partnership. 12 overs gone, 104 for 1. Islamabad United need 71 from 8 overs remaining, and they've got 9 wickets in hand. Dwayne Smith. Bang, there it goes again. He's hitting it like a baseballer. He really is hitting this ball away as if he really doesn't like that little white ball. And now Brad Haddin, both these batsmen, Dwayne Smith, his strike rate is 147. Brad Haddin, strike rate of 140. Ah, there's the great Zaheer Abbas and Waqar Younis. Oh, goodness me. President of the ICC, Zaheer. He had to really reach for that. A little bit of a snooker fielding at long off.
He's in the action, isn't he? Kumar Sangakkara, there's no chance of catching that. Club straight over Elliott's head, but he's done well to recover.
Oh, the great Zaheer Abbas, the Bradman of Asia, they labelled him. He just loved batting. Over 100 first-class centuries. He just loved having a bat in his hands. Not sure how much he liked fielding, but he loved batting. Oh, it's gone big again. Straight over long on and caught in the dugout. Well, that doesn't get you a Pepsi catch a craw chance. I don't think it does, because you're not in the stands. Kamran Ghulam was the fielder in the dugout.
It's a beautiful shot. Haddin not looking to overhit it. It's just a proper cricketing stroke. He knew if he stayed in the shot and hit through the line of it, he would have timed it and got enough bat on it to clear that fielder down there.
Just see some of the body language of the Quetta Gladiators. Almost, they've been bruised by this assault from Dwayne Smith, and now Brad Haddin, this partnership with 60. Those folk are very happy because they're supporting the men in red, Islamabad United.
Prior to this game, Grant Elliott has been very, very effective with the ball. He's taken 11 wickets and done it in great style.
Oh dear! That's out of here. That has gone further than some of us go on holidays. That has gone miles. Ali Zafar loves it. He might sing about it. 120 for 1.
Such a clean hit. It's like a home run for the New York Yankees, clubbing that well back into the stands. Second tier. Oh, yes, indeed.
It could be in the firing line where they're sitting, fairly straight. Brad Haddon was at the non-striker's end, and he just swerved his neck round just to see where that ball was going. Oh, now then. Dwayne Smith has just hit the second biggest six of the PSL. 105 metres it went, and didn't it go at a rate of knots into that upper tier? Four sixes now for Smith. Haddon's hit 3. What do they do here, Tom? What have they got to drill? Come on, Zulfikar, he needs a wicket. Oh, look at Haddon. They're taking liberties now. Haddon is quite prepared to say, oh, look, I'll get a single. See how far you can hit the next one. Dwayne, over to you.
The most important thing in this situation is that Quetta Gladiators can't just rely on the bowler to make the breakthrough. It's got to come from every single person in the field. So often in a situation where you're up against it, like the Gladiators, 10 players in the field are all looking at the one player to make the dramatic change, where it's got to come from all 11. Everyone's got to have the energy, everyone's got to stay in the contest and be ready for anything that's coming their way. Otherwise, the field is sitting on their heels and just waiting for the bowler to pull a rabbit out of his hat. And it's not going to happen.
Islamabad have been dealing in sixes all throughout the tournament. Longer sixes. Khalid Latif, 108. That was in Sharjah. Dwayne Smith tonight, 105. Oh. 105 metres, that six from Dwayne Smith.
He couldn't get his bat out of the way, could he? He's holding it right at the end of his fingertips. Well, you don't need your bat to complete a run. You might need it to score some runs, though.
Gone big again. Man out there, he can only watch it going over his head. It's another six. 14 gone. It's 130 for 1. And this Qatar Airways strategic timeout, which will be signalled by the umpire any moment, couldn't come at a better time for Quetta Gladiators to have a think about what's going on. Qatar Airways strategic timeout. end of the Qatar Airways strategic timeout. 3.5 minutes for Quetta to think about how they can prize out one of these two. The partnership is now worth 76 in 50 balls. And Dwayne Smith on 70 from 46. He has been at his most destructive best. Azaz Chima, he's bowled 2 overs that have cost him 16, and he's now going to bowl his 3rd. Three men back on the leg side fence. There's a deep point on the offside as well. Those boundary fielders have been spectators. They may as well have sat in the stands, because this man has been belting this ball all over the place. Bang, there's another one. He's hit it so hard. Elliott, the fielder. Right, let's go downstairs. Zainab.
Yes, I've got one of the greatest entertainers in world cricket with me right now, Shahid Khan Afridi. Afridi, सबसे पहले तो ये बताइए कि ज़बरदस्त क्राउड एटमॉस्फेयर के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
ज़बरदस्त जी, ज़बरदस्त। मेरे ख्याल में यही हमारी इस PSL की कामयाबी है, लोगों का आना, और आई थिंक लोग बहुत ज़्यादा एंजॉय कर रहे हैं इसको।
And how has your experience been in PSL so far? You were captain of the team. आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
Awesome, ज़बरदस्त, बहुत मज़ा आया। जितने गेम्स खेले बहुत एंजॉय किया, क्राउड ने बहुत सपोर्ट किया, और पेशावर ज़ल्मी की जो टीम थी वो PSL की रौनक थी।
And what do you think in terms of Pakistan cricket? How is it going to help Pakistan cricket?
I think अभी फौरन तो नहीं कहूँगा कि बहुत ज़्यादा, हाँ टाइम लगेगा, 2-3 साल 4 साल लाजमी लगेंगे और नया टैलेंट सामने आने के लिए। और मैं समझता हूँ कि लड़कों को इस प्रेशर में, बड़े क्राउड के बीच में खेलने से, वो इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे जब प्रेशर आएगा तो उसमें बहुत इजी फील करेंगे। तो आई थिंक ओवरऑल फॉर्मेट बहुत ज़बरदस्त है।
और आपके मुताबिक कौन से ऐसे प्रॉमिसिंग प्लेयर्स हैं जो आपको लगता है कि पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट को आगे लेके जाएंगे?
इस हकीकत में 2 स्पिनर्स नज़र आए। एक हमारे साथ नवाज़ है, मोहम्मद नवाज़। फाज बैट्समैन, अजीब बात ये थी कि कोई बैट्समैन नज़र नहीं आए, तो मेरे ख्याल में आगे जाके मे बी कुछ बैट्समैन नज़र आए, जो कि बहुत ज़रूरी है पाकिस्तान टीम के लिए। बॉलिंग फिर भी वही जो बॉलर्स जब पाकिस्तान टीम से खेले हुए वो फिर भी परफॉर्म करते हुए नज़र आए, लेकिन फास्ट बॉलर्स में ऐसे कुछ नया टैलेंट सामने, या बैट्समैन में ऐसा कुछ नया टैलेंट सामने नहीं आया।
और गेम के हवाले से क्या कहेंगे? क्या लगता है कौन है फेवरेट?
इस वक्त तो इस्लामाबाद बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है। दोनों टीमें अच्छा करके ही फाइनल में पहुंची है, तो मेरे ख्याल में जो अच्छा खेले वो जीते।
चलें, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एंड ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू।
Shahid Afridi, we've seen Darren Sammy in the house. This partnership now 79. It's breaking the hearts of Gladiators, Gladiator fans. 42 required in 33. Only a couple of wickets is going to spoil this stroll towards the title for the men in red. Brad Haddin 46 from 28 balls. He's hit more 6s than 4s. 2 4s, 4 6s for the Australian. Clips it leg side. Smith wants the run. Brad Haddin called for the quick single because Dwayne Smith simply wants to get on with this. He just wants to finish the job. He certainly has made amends for his stuttering batting 2 nights ago. Goodness, he's missed one. Wraps him on the pads for a leg bye.
You have to applaud the ground staff here for producing such a good wicket for the final. You know, to have a good run scoring surface has helped produce some very, very exciting batsmanship and a good contest.
This has got a lot on it. Sanger again, he's been busy. Right, that's the end of 15 overs, 137 for 1.
Right then, Islamabad United within the touching distance, 38 of 30. Smith 72 and a partnership of 83 from just 56. This shouldn't be tough. Pat, partnership, one major partnership, one major role, and they're almost home.
I'm afraid the lady's starting to clear her throat already. If you walked into the ground or you just put your television on now and you saw 37 in 29, 9 wickets in hand, somebody on 73 and 49, they've really got to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory here. They've got to find a way to lose it. Now, I can't see it, to be honest, not in this wicket, not in this pitch.
Haddon crashes it, picks up a single, gets a 50. What a stage to do it. They are all so happy for him. He's been a real thorough professional for them, contributing in team meetings, and third 50 in this HBL PSL. Being asked to bat up the order, and how well he's responded to the task. So easy, so comfortable, so good, Brad Haddon. Catch it, KP takes the catch. Sangakkara feels that they've got a case now. Sir Vivian is up as well. Right then, 2 wickets down now, and it's time really to get the focus back. The geeing up session begins for the Gladiators. Smith with a brilliant hand, 73 from 51, 139 for 2.
Well, it's sad in a way because he'd done all the hard work. You really wanted him to go through, and as you said, just one little partnership from here, they were home. But he's opened the door, and there's a little bit of water flowing in. And you open a little bit more, a river can come in. Who knows?
Right then, Zulfikar Babar has got a wicket. Andre Russell is the new man in, and what a basher he is. Tremendous striker of the ball. Maybe there's a case of having one man in the ring, because 36 in 27 with 8 wickets in hand should be walk in the park. Get an extra man in. Let's see whether he tries to hit over the infield and gets out. That was the stump, turns him around just a little bit. Andre Russell is quick. Haddon gets to his post.
Well, I got a feeling that had they hit, Haddon might have been in trouble there. Kieran Peterson was as quick as a flash, picked it up. The throw was wide, but I'm not sure it was a good call. He was on the back foot, Haddon. That was the wicket.
Andre Russell now against spin. There's a shot cover in place. In fact, that field has been removed, put at slip. Good captaincy. They need to get rid of him. Throws it wide, and it's a big hit. What a way to get off the mark. Sensational. It's a Pepsi catch as well. He's caught well in the deep. But what a smash there is. Have a look at this one. First ball and dismissed.
It was wide, and it was there for the plucking. But the catch for me was better than the shot. And he now shares a little share of that 100,000. Just at the end of the compo, he gets on the map.
Oh, everything's so correct about that drive. High elbow, nice still head. That front foot moving so well into that drive. It's 147 for 2 after 16. Right then, 28 off 24 balls. They need a couple of wickets, Gladiators, to make it interesting. They need a lot of luck as well.
Right, let's try and get a wicket for them. How are we going to do that? Haddon, can he make a mistake?
Well, the mistake has been made, but it's Andre Russell who's fallen. The lights are out for him, and he's gone trying to play the ball square through the leg side. It's a very, very useful breakthrough here. Azar Sima giving them a bit of hope and a lot of lift. The Gladiators, are they back in this? Are they back? Russell gone for 7, 147 for 3.
Well, you see the pressure of the scoreboard starting to tell, and you can see it. As soon as he missed it, he bent down and he knew. Look at that. And Jima delivers again.
Khalid Latif, he's been selected to be part of the Asia Cup and the World Cup as well. Okay, is right, he's selected only for World Cup T20, not the Asia Cup, and wicket has gone down, trying to swing this hard. Bit of an inside edge and, well, rocking his leg stump, and he was gone. History was Andre Russell, and look at the passion. It's prayer times, absolutely it is. Goes wide of the stumps and gets hit back for a run. Right, time to join Zainab Abbas.
Yes, I've got the brilliant Darren Sami over here with me. Sami, your team didn't really make it to the finals, but you know, you're here to support PSL. How does it feel?
It feels good. Like I was telling you earlier, I think tonight somebody will collect the Pakistan Super League trophy, but I think the league itself has been a complete winner, and must commend PCB for putting on this tournament and all the persons who've been involved. You know, it's been an excellent tournament, and I know everybody can wait for next year.
And in terms of your team, obviously you were with Shahid Khan Afridi and others. How was that experience?
Yeah, I still can't get over that shot I played when I'd already have about 12 from the over. I think that cost us a place in the final. And I think we should be here watching. We should be here, and all these people here should be watching us play in the finals. But that's how it went for us. We've had a great run. Our team gelled really well together, and I think we had the best owner in the league. He was just from the management, the owners, down to the players. It was just like a family, and you know, thanks to PCL for making that happen.
I've heard you know a bit of Pashto, so would you like to say some few words?
Well, Well, I think if I have to say, I think it's Zayam Darren Sami, and I play for Stasu Kapal team. And I did an ad for Shahid. I had to say Giggly Boom Boom Bubblegum, Funko Pelado.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
150 is raised. And that was a brutal smash down the ground. It's looking a lot easier now for the United. 22 in 20 balls, but short length from a medium pacer obviously is meat and drink for somebody who likes to hit through the line.
And who's a good tennis player. But how are those dark glasses? Or those not even dark, just glasses. I think if you wore them, they'd go right round your head, Ram.
I'd sink into the ground with their weight. But he's a lovely fellow and a solid individual and a great team player, Darren Sami. Ball's wide, it's a slow one. Picks it off for a couple of runs. The variations not helping Gladiators. Well, if you've got to experiment with a certain variation, then you've got to pitch it in the right area as well. You can't bowl half trekkers at slow pace.
Is this a big win for Islamabad or what? In terms of Pakistan cricket, Ram?
Oh, very big. Because it's the capital city. There's a lot of interest for the game. Their story is a bit like Gladiators. There's not enough eyeballs making them the champions. Oh, that smash, that's into the gap. It's all too easy now for United. He's absolutely smoked it. A lot of bottom hand through the offside, and well, it's going to be tough now for Gladiators really to rein United back in.
Yeah, it's going away now. That's a heck of a shot. And even that man in picture, who's been inspirational, must be finding it hard to keep the belief. But be that as it may, they've really entertained. Win or lose, you can be proud of them, that's for sure. Gone all the way. That's the game. T20 on a day, on a night, and turns on a ticky.
Bit of left arm spin. Haddon smashes it, gets the 6. That is massive. That really is absolutely massive against the spin and smashed over square leg. Yeah, they know that they're almost over the line. This is a big night for the United. The celebrations have begun, and Brad Haddon putting it away so beautifully square.
You know, we want a side to win. We choose one, whoever you choose. But you know what we're seeing here? We're seeing not only a side winning, we're seeing wonderful things happening for the game itself. Pakistan cricket, everyone focused on it. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's been a wonderful tournament, but for the owners, oh man, it's a big time, big time.
It's a full toss, gets the treatment. Will it beat the man in the deep? No, it's well stopped. Grant Elliott does a good job, slides across and stops a 4. Yeah, they know that they've nailed it, absolutely nailed it.
And there was a time when we thought they might not even get through. They were on the cusp of going out. In fact, they were just in there, the top 3, the bottom 3. They were there.
Leg by coming out of the crease, and what a knock is played. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You know, we're talking about a top quality innings in a crunch match. This is the final. Your nerves are tested, your caliber is tested, your status is being challenged, and how good he has been, Brad Haddon, as a striker.
Yeah, the culmination of 4 weeks of really living together, being together, trusting each other, listening to each other, believing in each other. culminates in this final moment. And when the win comes, the emotions are going to be uncontrollable, really. Scenes of joy.
This is a great run chase. We're talking about a final. And there's so much of pressure when you're chasing a target. Getting there with a lot of style in front of a packed house. 6 in the over. It's 169 for 3. Just 6 away. What a tournament we've had. Thank you to all the fans for your support. Yeah, they've been awesome. Absolutely first class. We've had housefuls, we've had a passionate audience, passionate crowd, and they've made this HBL PSL what it is. Magnificent contribution, and thanks to all of you. Right then, a strike away, a stroke away. He hits it hard, finds the gap. 2 required by the United.
Yeah, they're there. Was a Makram. You'd swear he's just taken another hat-trick. And that is the trophy. And Rameez, I've got to say, I know you're thanking everybody and saying so many good things, but you, as the ambassador, thank you. I think you've done an outstanding job as well, being the voice of it, being the face of it, from a media point of view. And I think it's been wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
That's gone up in the air. He wouldn't be able to finish it off. He's caught. Zulfikar Baba takes an easy catch, and so Khalid Latif is gone. Against the run of play, a wicket has gone down, so now it's Brad Haddon who's on strike. It's all doom and gloom in the Gladiators dugout, but Khalid Latif with a quick fire 16 from 7 has got United just 2 runs away from a win. 173 for 4.
Sad, but true. A wicket with just 2 balls left, and you can see how disappointed he is. Would have been so nice to have been there, finish it off, been at the end. Not to be.
Yeah, the expressions there suggest that it's almost done and dusted for the Gladiators. Misbah ul Haq is out there. He's at the non-striker's end. May not get a hit. Brad Haddon is on strike. Right, folks. 2 away from becoming the champions of HBL PSL Year 1. It's a flick. They pick up a single. And Brad Haddon leaves it for the captain to finish it off. The scores are level. These are absolutely fantastic pictures. Great pictures there. Shows what it means to the entire dugout. Everyone has fought so well to get where they are. And United with a massive win. Still 6 wickets in the tank and scores are level. What a night for these guys. What a night for the owners. Just been tremendous cricket in front of a full house. Misbah ul Haq is on strike. A single needed. The field is in. He flicks one into the gap. That's it. United win this. They all come rushing into the field. It's Misbah ul Haq who's played the final shot to win it. Dean Jones, Wasim Akram, everyone are absolutely ecstatic, over the moon, and what a night for the United. They'll remember this for a very, very long time. It's a result, and it's a massive one for Islamabad United. They are the HBL PSL champions.
Wild scenes in the Ring of Fire. And what a ring it's been. Coaches, commiserations goes with it, fans that are loving it, fans that are sad, owners that are happy, owners that have, got to say sad, but that man in picture was Akram, and as cool as you like, Misbah walked in, knocked it over. Umpires did a great job throughout the tournament, and it's been wonderful to see.
Yeah, wonderful scenes. Waz will be happy. He put in a lot of effort, as did the others. Tausif Ahmed is also in the coaching staff list, and he's done a good job along with Dean Jones. They need to be congratulated. It's a fabulous night, and what an outcome on the most important night of the HBL PSL. It's United who hold their nerve, who showcase their skill and how good they are as a side, and they won this quite handsomely. Brad Haddon, magic hands with the bat, 61 from 39. Just been a magnificent run of play from the United. The fans are happy, the owners are happy, the entire Pakistan is happy, because at the end of it, as they say, Pakistan have won.
I can't wait to actually hear the captains speaking to you. I can't wait to hear man of the series decisions. Who gets all of those? I just think it's been just unbelievable.
Got to be careful when Irfan lifts you, because if he puts you down, you can have a fracture knuckle or a fantastic scenes. And let's get a feel of the ground and the emotions from Tom Moody.
As well as anyone, tournament play is about getting better and better as you go along, and this group of players bought into that, and look at the smiles on their faces now. It's all worth it.
And for yourself, you seem to be batting as well as you've ever batted.
Yeah. Oh, mate, since I retired from everything else, you get to concentrate on one form of the game. So I haven't been able to do that through my career, because I concentrate a lot on Test cricket, but I'm just enjoying it. It's been a great tournament, and as I said to you before, you can hit one down long on throw or something and say you're moving the game forward and not scared.
And just from a point of view, you've got an enormous amount of experience. Do you think that is an important part of?
I think Dean and Wasim deserve some credit with that. As we've seen over a long time, you need a really good mix, which is the obvious, but the older guys seem to come out on top a lot in these tournaments. Look today, the way Sangha batted, and yeah, I think we've got a really good mix at the moment.
Any real standouts amongst your group you think's got a really bright future for Pakistan?
To be honest, he wasn't involved in that much into the tournament for us. We've obviously got some good play tonight. Yeah, well, I thought Sammy's tournament to come back from nowhere and bowl the way he did was outstanding.
Well, enjoy it. You join the fun with your teammates. You've had a great game.
I will enjoy it. Thanks, Mooch.
Great pictures. Apologies for the audio, but there's so many people running around. I'm not sure it's cables, but Brad Haddon smiles all around. That's his third half century of the PSL campaign. Let's go back downstairs. Zainab.
And I've got Samuel Badri over here with me. Amazing scenes, Samuel. 174 to chase, but it was pretty easy for you.
Yeah, it really speaks of the character of this team. I mean, we started this tournament really slowly, but at the back end of the tournament we really clicked, and this victory is tremendous. Words really can't express how we feel tonight. Yeah, you can see it in the background, all the celebrations.
And you know, having people like Dean Jones, Wasim Akram, what was their influence over you?
Yeah, obviously these guys have a lot of experience, a wealth of experience. Wasim knows these conditions well, knows the Pakistani players. So the knowledge that they gave us and the confidence that they instilled in the boys really worked out, and in the end we were victorious. Just want to say special thanks to all the supporters, all the Pakistani supporters in Pakistan, all the supporters around the world, all the supporters in Dubai as well.
What was the team talk before coming in? Anything in particular that the coaching staff that mentioned to you?
Yeah, what we mentioned every game we played is that we have that belief. No matter what the situation in the game, we believe we can win from there. No matter what the scoreboard says, if we're behind the 8 ball, we have that belief that we can come from behind and win from any situation. And I think that worked out really well tonight.
Any last thoughts that you've got? It was the first Pakistan League. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, obviously it's a special effort for Islamabad United to win the first edition of the Pakistan Super League. We'll go down in history, that's for sure. And hopefully we can come back next year and defend this title.
Okay, thank you so much for your time and all the best.
My pleasure.
Well, we've got a lap of honour now by Islamabad United. And the support for both teams in this final has been outstanding. Those of you watching at home, Dwayne Smith with the doctor who administered the medicine that wasn't what the Gladiators needed tonight. But a richly deserved win for Islamabad. They batted magnificently, they bowled well. And this from a team that just barely crept into the playoffs. They struggled early on. They were depleted by injuries. Of course, Shane Watson had to leave early. Andre Russell had injuries. Misbah-ul Haq still carrying a bit of a calf strain. Mohammad Sami was magnificent throughout the PSL. Ali Zafar signing autographs. His theme tune will live long in memory for some of us. It's been a magnificent 3 weeks. An absolutely wonderful 3 weeks. Pure joy and emotion here from the players. It's been such an intense 3 weeks because we've had so many double headers. The players have had very little time for rest. And to come out there, you can see this sort of exertion of effort and emotion. Let's go back downstairs. The owner and the owners of Islamabad United, I would have thought, are in fairly good mood. They must be. Zainab.
Yes, I've got a very happy owner over here, Amna Naqvi. Amna, kaisa lag raha hai? This is the final moment.
It's a feeling I cannot describe. It's indescribable. This is so exciting. And the best thing is we saw some great cricket from Islamabad United and from all the other 4 teams. We saw beautiful competition and we saw beautiful games. And in the last 3 games, Islamabad United just kept getting better and better.
And initially, when Islamabad United was losing, a lot of people did write them off. But the way they've come through and come out and won, how does that feel?
I think they just clicked at the right time and they started peaking at the right time, and that's what happened. And they played well continuously, but in the last 5 games or 3 games, they have outshone.
And look at the crowd support over here. Everyone's come out. It's absolutely amazing. Your thoughts on that?
It is wonderful. I feel like I'm in Pakistan actually right now. It feels absolute. And that's why I wore a green jacket, because it's all about Pakistan. And then I've heard that back home also in Pakistan, people are like watching this PSL like crazy. And that feels so good.
Well, congratulations and all the best for the next league, Amna.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Zainab. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Their investment has been well justified. Let's go back downstairs. Tom Moody with, I believe he's got another player. Oh, he's got Dino.
Certainly, I've got 2 big fish. I've got the coach and the mentor. Firstly, congratulations, guys. You must be thrilled, wasn't it?
We all are. I think my voice is gone, can't you hear? I'm thrilled. I would like to thank the whole Pakistan. They're watching on television, the Pakistan, they've been here, and especially my family back home. My kids, my wife, and all the family, they've been supporting Islamabad United. And thanks to Dino, he did a great job. And of course, thanks to the team, the way they played, they got together and they gelled. He peaked at the right time. That was the idea.
And Dino, congratulations to yourself. It must be great having someone like Waz at your side.
Well, number one, he's the greatest of all time, and what I've faced against, and he can speak Urdu, so that helps. But look, it's just not the older guys in the team. It's about the younger guys that are learning how to win and what it takes to win a cup like this. You've won a couple of World Cups. He's won a World Cup. I've been fortunate enough as well. And that just doesn't happen overnight. So hopefully the stuff that they've learned here will be great for the Asia Cup coming up and, of course, then the T20 World Cup.
And just part of your strategy, you've got a couple of key senior players in your team. Was that part of your thinking going into this tournament?
Yeah, this format, as you know and Dino knows, experience matters. When T20 started about 7-8 years ago, everybody thought it's a young man's game. But you do need experience, you do need spinners, and the way Smith and Haddon has been playing in the whole tournament, it has been incredible journey for the Islamabad United and for the whole boys.
Well, your tournament was on a knife edge 2 weeks ago, but you've managed to turn it around. We all talk about momentum. You've just lived it.
Yeah, look, the thing is, the great thing about this, it's not necessarily the best team, Tom. I think we've got the best squad. There's someone in this squad's done something. There are a lot of guys who are very upset they didn't. They have every right to have played today, but we just couldn't quite fit them in. As a Mahmood we had ready to come in as well. But it's momentum's everything as well, but gee, it's better, it beats losing, doesn't it? It's just fantastic. I'm really stoked.
And PSL, this is just the beginning, isn't it, Wes?
This is just the start. It's only going to get better and better and better.
Well, congratulations, you guys. Enjoy your night and just enjoy the team's success.
Thank you, Tom. Again, you look really good in Shalwar Kameez.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I can tell you that those two in particular will celebrate well this evening. Mohammad Sami's been an absolute mainstay throughout this tournament. Let's go downstairs. He's with Zainab.
Yes, he's been absolutely instrumental to Islamabad United's success. I've got Mohammad Sami over here with me. Sami, सबसे पहले तो अपनी feelings के बारे में बताइए. जीत के कैसा लग रहा है?
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है, बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी हो रही है. अनबिलीवेबल मतलब चीज़ हमारे लिए में पहला PCL था और आज हम लोग फाइनल हुए, फाइनल जीते हैं इसका, तो बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी है. जिस तरह आप देख भी रहे हैं, लड़के काफ़ी खुश हैं.
आपकी बॉलिंग जो है इस टूर्नामेंट में एक रेवलेशन थी. बहुत लगता है कि आपने इम्प्रूव किया है, मेहनत की है. तो क्या कोई स्पेसिफिक कोचिंग टिप्स आपको मिली हैं या क्या?
जी हाँ, जाहिर सी बात है, क्रिकेट ऐसा गेम है कि जब तक आप खेलते रहते हैं आप सीखते रहते हैं. और जब भी यहाँ PCL आया था तो मैनेजमेंट ने बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस दिया और कहा कि आप ही हमारे मेन बॉलर हैं. वसीम भाई से लेकर तौसीफ भाई, डीन जॉन, फिर हमारे फिजियो ट्रेनर, सब ने बहुत ज़्यादा एफर्ट किया है और मैं ख्याल है इन्हीं सब की एफर्ट का नतीजा है कि मैं आज मुकाम पे हूँ.